Break.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is able to hear me and everyone is able to see my screen. If possible, can someone please confirm if you're able to hear me clearly and able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. So we discussed it the last class with the interfaces and classes with interface. Okay. Now only few topics are pending in TypeScript side. We are going to complete for today, and tomorrow onwards or today, if time permits, I'll start Angular. Okay. So multi-level interface .ts. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm creating a couple of interfaces. Interface, UI interface, technology one, which is of type string. I'm taking interface, backend interface, extend UI interface. Interface to interface, I can do extends, guys. Class to class, I'll take extends, right? In the similar way, interface to interface also, I can take extends. Technology 2, which is of type string. Okay. I'm taking interface, DB interface, extends backend interface, technology 3, which is of type string, right? So this is called as single level. Backend will take UI, DB will take backend. But for example, what I'm doing here, I'm taking an object, let obj, which is of type DB interface is equal to, I'll say here, technology 3, technology 2, technology 1. I need to write these three properties, right, guys? Right? Here, technology 1 is equal to Angular. Technology 2 is equal to Spring Boot. Technology 3 is equal to Oracle. It's not equal to, it's colon. This is the code, guys. So, in classes, what is it I observed? A class cannot inherit from more than one class, right? A class cannot inherit from more than one class. Am I right?
Yes.
But interface, it is possible. What I'll do here, I'll remove this. Extend backend interface, comma, UI interface. This is multiple. An interface can extend more than one interface. Yes or no, guys? Were you able to see that, guys? In classes, it is not possible. In interface, it is going to possible here. Now I'll take one more object. let obj of 1 React, Node.js, MongoDB. Next, I'll take one more object, full stack object. Angular, Express.js or Angular, Spring Boot, MySQL. This is what I'm writing the things over here. So where I'm going to write console.log of full stack dot technology 1. Right? Technology 2. Technology 3. Next, OBJ1. OBJ1. Next, OBJ. That's it. Now I'm going to TSC multi-level. Node. You saw here full stack technology, object 1 and object 2. You saw that, right? This output. Now, if you see the JS file, guys, it took directly this object because we don't have interface in the JS file. Multi-level interface.ts, multi-level interface.js. It is not taking this particular variable interfaces, all those things here. It is taking like this. Okay. Right here. Next. Abstract class.
Sir, here you are creating object for interface.
Sir, we cannot take object for interface, sir. It's a JSON object, which is of type interface. I'm not creating. I am implementing. I mentioned that in interfaces. What is that I mentioned, sir? Interfaces are only abstract methods. They don't have implementations, only declarations. We need to implement by classes or through JSON objects. That's what I mentioned. If you see here interface test.ts, I told, right? Interface only abstract method. In TypeScript, we can provide implementation through classes or JSON objects, right? Here I'm implementing through JSON objects. Okay.
Sir,
Right.
can you show that output one more time, sir? So did it override the output, sir?
It's not overriding, sir. I have take 3 objects, right, sir?
Uh-huh.
Full stack 1 object, OBJ 1 another object, OBJ is another object. 3 objects I took. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Okay.
So please don't practice while I'm teaching, sir. Maybe if you're practicing at the same time, don't do that. If you're not doing, then I'm happy. But while I'm teaching, if you keep on typing, you will lose the interest on the class. Okay. If you're not doing, then fine. If you are practicing at the same time what at the time teaching, you will lose complete traction. Okay. Not only you, anyone. Don't do any practice while I'm teaching. Please focus only on the class. I'm sharing on the day by day. Immediately after the class is over, I'm sharing that, right? Okay? Right. Now.
Vijay sir, one doubt.
Yeah.
You use let object and then the interface name. So is there any purpose, like can we use where or constant or
Anything you can use.
any other?
Anything.
Anything.
Where, let, constant, anything you can use. Where
Okay.
keyword you can use, or let keyword you can use, or constant keyword you anything you can use. There is no use.
Okay.
Because in JavaScript, where is having some scope, let is having some scope, constant is having some scope, right? Based on your requirement, you can use any of the things here.
Okay. So, sir, what will be the best practice? Like generally, when we go to the real world, so like where we can
If
use
you are
let, where
declaring
we
a
can use
variable,
where.
if you want to declare a variable globally throughout the program, where only to that particular function, let, you don't want to change constant. Okay.
Okay.
You cannot generically
Okay,
say that in real time which one I can use. Okay. We cannot say like
got
that.
it, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Now,
Yeah, thank you, sir.
abstract classes. What is an abstract class, guys? Any idea? In interface, all are abstract methods.
Here,
Right?
normal allowed.
Normal methods and abstract methods are there.
Correct.
Both allowed.
Yes. Now, if we have some partial implementation, if we have some partial implementations, abstract class. Abstract class will have abstract methods and non-abstract methods. What do you mean by non-abstract method?
Concrete method.
Some implementation. Some implementation will be there. Abstract method is no implementation. Sir, I am looking for some abstract method, some non-abstract method. I can go with abstract class only. Interfaces I cannot use here. We can create abstract class by using abstract keyword. Okay. Now you can create an abstract class here. Abstract class _1. Abstract function 2, or else let me write function 1. Public function _1, which is of type string, return function 1. This is called as what? Non-abstract method, because it's having implementation, right?
Yes, sir.
I am writing abstract method. How to write abstract method? Abstract function 2, which is of type string. This is abstract method. You understood, guys? A abstract class will have non-abstract method as well as abstract method. Now I can take a class _2 extends class _1. Okay. What it is telling, sir? it is only to add class underscore 2. Function 2 only it is adding. Function 1, it is not asking you to override. What I need to write here? Function 2, which is of type string, return function 2. Saw that, guys? Function 1 is implemented directly in abstract class. Function 2 is implemented in the next class.
It is overriding.
That's what, right? Abstract method should be overridden, right? You need to override the same abstract method, you need to override, right? Non-abstract method, you don't need to override. Now here, let obj, which is of class 2, is equal to new class 2 console.log of obj dot function 1 That's it, right? Now, TSC abstract class.ts so you saw function 1 and function. This is called as a small introduction to abstract class. We not use in real time, sir, but someone will ask you whether you have an idea or not further. We'll not use this abstract class in real time. In Angular, we don't use. Right. Can I have interfaces with abstract class, guys? Can I have interfaces with abstract class? Yes. Interface with abstract dot ts. I can write interface 1 main stack void. This is abstract method, right? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Next. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second, please. 1 second. Next. Interface 2. I'm writing Mern stack. Abstract method. Interface 1 main method. All are abstract method. Now I'm taking abstract class. Class underscore 1 implements interface 2. This I'll write extends interface 1. Understand? Main stack, Mern stack. I need to implement, right, guys?
Yes.
Do I need to implement? Yes, you need to implement. So, public main console.log of main stack. Public Mern console.log of Mern stack. I implemented. Can I write abstract method now? Abstract
Yes, yes.
MEVN. Sir, I implemented abstract methods. Now I wrote one more abstract method. Isn't it, guys? Very beautiful, right? Sir, I wrote two abstract classes. I mean, two interfaces, two abstract methods. I implemented in abstract class. But in abstract, I can write abstract method also, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, how will implement? Again, I'll take a class. Right?
Which extends
Extend.
abstract class.
Sorry?
Class 1.
Extends abstract class.
Yes, yes. Extends up class 2. I'm taking class 2 that extends abstract class. Now what I need to do here, I only implement this one. If I
Only
implement
me.
this,
Abstract. Implement.
yes. MEVN, which is of
Sir,
type
it
void.
is yeah, it is mandatory to implement the interface method in the abstract class only.
It's not mandatory. You can implement in class, but I told you one more flavor. You can do in abstract class also. Why? Because abstract will have abstract methods and non-abstract methods, right? It can have
Yes.
implementations also, right?
Yeah.
That's why I've shown a different flavor. Till now I've shown through classes, right? Now I'm showing through interfaces. I mean, through abstract class. Okay?
So interface two method in class 1 we can keep as a abstract as well. It's up to us like
It's
whether
up
we
to us.
wanted
Yes,
to
yes.
give the
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Just I'm showing one more flavor, sir. This is how you can do. Like this also you can do. That's it. Okay? Now,
Sir, how to pass the parameter here, sir?
just like if at all if you want to pass a parameter, you can pass while sending this. When I'm creating object, right? While creating an object at the time you can send. We'll see in the upcoming things. We are going to explain. I'm going to explain it. Okay?
Okay, sir.
It's
Okay.
there, sir. It's there. Okay? Right. Let obj, which is of type class 2, is equal to new class 2. Obj dot, all thing came here. Main stack, Mern stack, main stack, Mern stack, MEVN stack here. Right? TSC interface with abstract.ts, interface with abstract.js, main stack, Mern stack, MEVN stack. So this is right. Now I'm going to write some functions available in TypeScript. Functions in ts.ts. First one is default parameters. Default parameters. What is default parameter, sir? For example, I'm writing a function, calculate discount. Price, which is a number, discount, which is also a number, is equal to 0.5. So this is called as a default parameter. What is a default parameter? Core is calling this calculate discount. If they send some discount value, that will be
Check
taken.
the value at it.
Kindly please, let me explain. Don't disturb the class, guys, please. Okay. So what is the default parameter is? By default, whoever is calling this function, if they send some value to the discount, that discount will be taken. If you didn't send any value, then default value will be taken. Okay, that's the default parameter. So what is that? What is the logic I'm going to write here? Where discount is equal to price into discount percentage. Console.log of actual price. Actual price, discount price, price minus discount. That's it, right? Now, what I'm going to do here, I want to calculate discount. I am only giving 1,000 rupees. I am not sending a second parameter. Khushbu Chaudhary, please go on mute. Kindly please don't join late and don't go with unmute option, please. Okay? Right. Calculate discount. I am giving 1,000 rupees. Sir, 2 parameters I am sending. But second parameter is optional, right, guys?
Yes, yes.
Even you send, you don't send, no issues at all. Because
We already initialized.
insurance, but with the default value. Okay? But even I can send also. Calculate discount 2,000 rupees with 0.4. This is also fine. This time 0.4 means
will override.
40% discount. It will take this value, right? Now, if you can calculate this, TSC function test.ts note for first one, actual price is 1,000, discount is 500 because 50% discount, right? Now next one, 40%, 800. Actual price become 1,200, right? Yes or no, guys? So I'm going to write.
Sir, how to make mandatory to pass these value? Let's say like if
You
I'm
don't
not
need to do
passing
anything, sir. If you don't do this here, right? If you remove this value, it's mandatory. It's a mandatory. If you keep this value, it's a default value. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Next. So this is called as a one function. Next one is recursive function. What is recursive, sir?
Function call
Method is
The
calling
method
itself
which
again and
call
again.
itself.
Correct. Same function called, or a function calling same within the same function, recursively. Generally, where will use, sir? Factorial. 5 factorial. Mathematics days. This is 5 factorial, guys, right? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 5 4 is the 20, 23 is the 120. Right? I'll write a code here. Function factorial, which is a number. I'm taking this number. If number is less than or equal to 0, return 1. Else, return number into factorial of number minus 1. Same function I'm calling inside the same function.
The number
Right?
is the type, right?
Number is a type.
So
Yes.
we,
I can initialize. I no need to initialize also. Number is a type. We can initialize or no need to. You can declare a colon number like that. You can declare or no need also. You can write one parameter is there. That's why I am writing all possible cases. Okay. Now here 5 factorial. 5 is the number. 5 less than or equal to 0. Wrong, right? It will go into here, right? Return 5 into factorial of 5 minus 1, 4.
4.
Again 5 into 4 into factorial of 3, right? 5 into 4 into 3 into factorial of 2. Into 2 into factorial of 1. Finally, 2 into 1 into factorial of 1. Factorial of 0, right? Then it will become 0, right? Yes or no, guys? This is the answer, right? So I'm going to write console.log of factorial of TSD factorial of 5 is 120. You saw that? Right. Next one is optional parameters. What is optional?
so it is used to avoid null pointer exception in Java.
That is different. Okay, it's that is different here. Okay, that is optional keyword. Optional parameter. Sometimes, if I go to a person, hey, can you tell me your salary, please? Some people will not ready to tell the salary, right? It's a hidden.
Yes.
They don't want to tell. If I go to a girl, what is your age? And even boy also, sorry. No. Okay. So some people will, so sometimes some information we cannot publish to others or tell to others in the similar way. When I'm sending a value, sometimes I'll never send. Sometimes I'll send, sometimes I'll never send. That is optional parameter here. Okay. Optional parameter. Contains question mark. It's optional. If you can or you need to send. It's not mandatory. For example, function display EMP details, name which is of string, salary which is of string, age colon number. Sorry, question mark number. This is called as optional. This is only available in TypeScript, guys. Now what I can write here? Console.log of employee name. Employee salary. And we cannot guarantee that age is given, right? I'll write if condition. If age is not equivalent to undefined, if they are defined, I'll display the age. Employee age. Okay. So display employee details of Vijay, 40,000, 43. Sorry, number right. 33. Next. $50,000. Not giving any age. Okay. Employee Vijay, age. Now Sandhya age is not printed here, right? You saw that, right? So this is out.
Sir, which one is optional here, sir? The
Which is having question mark.
oh,
These two are not having question mark, right, sir? Age is having question mark. That is how it is. That's what I told, right? Optional parameters contains question mark keyword. I wrote, right?
right, sir. So if you may or you may not be able to pass it, right? It's not a mandatory thing, right, sir?
It's not
That's what
mandatory, correct.
Okay, okay.
That is what optional means what? It's not mandatory. That's what I told, right? Just now I mentioned the same only, right? It's not mandatory. Yeah. Next. Rest parameters. This is first time you are hearing, guys. Till now, you never heard anywhere. Rest parameter.
Sir, I heard REST endpoint.
Sorry?
So REST endpoint I have heard.
Yeah, but it's not rest endpoint. Okay. Rest endpoint is different. Rest parameter. A
Okay,
parameter
sir.
of type rest parameter. It can be declared. With 3 dots. First time you are hearing, sir, this one. It should be last parameter. So what is that? I'll explain here. Function add numbers. Three dots. Number array. Okay. Where sum which is of number is equal to 0. For I is equal to 0, I less than or equivalent to nums dot length I plus plus sum is equal to sum plus num of I. Console dot log of sum of the Sachin Saman Singar. Guys, please maintain, guys. Which is equal to sum. So now add numbers of, I can pass n number of things. There is no limit. I can pass n number of things. Rest parameter is, if you want to pass n number of arguments, if you take number, only one number. If you take array, only one array. But sometimes you are getting a value, sometimes 1, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4, or sometimes infinity. You don't know. Rest parameter is going to be taking place. Assume I have 3 parameters, sir. Okay. 2 is normal, 2 is regular, and the last one is rest. Okay. If I am sending 10 values, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 values while calling. This is first parameter, this is second parameter. All these are rest parameters. Let me say a function is having 3 parameters, sir. Out of which 1 and 2 are regular. First parameter is 1, second parameter is 2, and third parameter is rest parameter. How many numbers you can pass? It's your choice. That is rest parameter. Always it should be end, because always it should be end of the parameter. That is the rest parameter here, where you can take
The type of the rest parameter would be array
anything,
always.
anything,
Okay.
anything. Okay. It can be string, it can be JSON objects, it can be number, it can be boolean, anything.
And
Okay.
if I'm keeping only number, right? So in that case, how I can pass
Only
multiple
numbers.
value?
Number array, I can take that, right?
Okay.
I'm
So
giving
array
numbers
would be
here, right?
there. So array would be there, right? It could be like a number is saying anything, but it should be array, so we can pass multiple value.
Correct. Exactly.
Okay.
Sir, if we have only 2 values, there would be no rest values, right?
Madam, your voice is very, very slow. Low. If it could be,
If it could be only 2 values in the array,
yeah, you can only keep 2.
there would be no rest values, right?
Then don't keep it used. Parameter 1, parameter 2.
Yeah,
Just
only
like
regular parameters will be
Correct.
available.
Correct.
Yeah.
If at all, if you are in a control, if you want a situation, last parameter, you don't know how many values it will go, especially JSON object. Okay. You don't know how many JSON objects is going to come. You can take 3 dots with JSON object array so that you can have rest parameter. So note, sorry, CSC. If I didn't comment here. Right. YNAN number of I Sum of the number is sum. Plus plus sum is equal to why NN is coming, see, where sum is of number.
That condition, it should be number dot in for
All right. For I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to number dot length. How many numbers are there? I plus plus sum is equal to sum of number is, it's a predefined keyword, I guess. No.
So the rest parameters should be last one.
Yeah, I have only one parameter, that is the rest parameter, right? That's the only one. Nums which is colon number.
I think 3 dots should be last. We have to take.
Add numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For I is equal to 0, I less than nums dot length, I plus plus. Sum is equal to sum plus nums of I.
Sir, nums dot length minus 1. Because you put I less than equal to num.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I less than nums la. Yes, yes. It's correct. Logic wrong. Yep. 21 enter. This is how we're going to take it.
Sir, in Java, we have a where args type of concept, right, sir? Is there is it
Yeah,
similar to that?
something like that. Something like that.
Okay.
It's same.
Got it.
Variable arguments, yeah. Something like that. Yes. Right. So this is what some of the things we will use in our regular point here, guys. Some of the things we are going to use here. And last but not least, lambda. Right.
Sir, maybe create in a new file, sir. That way it is easy to follow.
Sir, what is there, sir? For 2-3 lines also we need to create a one file. Why like that?
Okay.
Just like 2-3 lines. For this also one more file.
In real time, we are getting a lot of code now on single file.
Yeah,
I don't know, sir. What is the
different
confusion?
concept. Yeah, different concept. I thought it is a good idea to put in the, because otherwise everything we think as a function, right? This is a different concept. It's easy.
Sir, creating 10 different files. Why, sir? It all depends on mindset, sir. First of all, mindset should be clear. Okay.
Okay.
What
Okay,
is
sir.
that I'm learning? What is that? Okay. If at all while you practice, you're practicing, right? You take this file, you convert as like how you want. Okay. Please don't expect me everything from my side. Okay. If you don't like this format, you cut it down. Maybe one line you can create one file as per your requirement. Okay.
No, not about one line, sir. Just thinking about
Yes, I'm
concept,
telling,
sir.
sir. I'm telling. If you're not clear on this, you can keep a PPT and you can keep it with you. Okay. Something like I'm not interested in representation. I'm interested in conceptualize wise. You need to learn. Okay. Right. Okay. Now lambda function. Which is called as anonymous function. No functional keyword. No function keyword. Something like that. Where new MSG is equal to, this is a function. This is a function. This is a function. A function doesn't have a name. A function keyword doesn't have any name. What I'm writing inside? Console.log. Welcome to Lambda function. And new MSG. It's a function, right? If you want pass parameter, where some function is equal to parameter. X is a number. So this is a function. This is a function. A function doesn't have a function keyword or a function name is not there. X is equal to X plus 10. Console.log of X. Some function of 10. So what is that actually? Indirectly, function name. These things are not, these things I am avoiding. How I am avoiding? Function is with this keyword. Something like that. This is just remember, this is a function with function name. Okay.
Sir, it do not have the return type also.
By default, you no need to have, right? It will read, you need to return right here. You want return type, you can do that, which is of type return.
Okay.
Number.
So in Java, it is called as Lambda expression.
Exactly. In Java, we have a Lambda. Exactly. Same here also, same Lambda.
Okay, sir.
So same from, this came from there only.
So in Java,
Welcome.
like Lambda expression is used to implement the function interface.
Function interfaces. Also,
Yeah.
this, I mean, Java is extended. TypeScript is only to write anonymous function. What is anonymous function? A function doesn't have a name. That's it.
Okay.
Doesn't have name.
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's it. But Java, a lot of things are available. Okay. Yeah. Okay, sir. Tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start Angular, sir. Till now, as I already told, sir, don't estimate my classes till now. Hey, what is this? Vijay is thinking that are we college students or school students? Small programs he is teaching. Don't think. Angular is, I'm going to cover all things are real-time oriented. Okay. Just like TypeScript, you have a minimal knowledge, right? At least you have some kind of hands-on where you can write the code in Angular. Okay. Now, coming classes, very, very interesting, guys. Okay. Right here.
Sir, one more question. Sir, in Angular, you are going to do a project or what?
Project is a separate course, right, sir? You are already joined to a project batch, right?
No, not.
Okay.
I'm not asking that. Means in backend side we are doing e-commerce application. So front end side you will do that application or not?
This class they have given me to teach Angular concepts. I'm
Only
teaching Angular
concept.
concepts. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, along with the Angular, we are going to cover Node and MongoDB, right?
By default, Node is not part of this. Okay. And MongoDB, I'm going to, it's a database where I'm inserting, it is there in Spring Boot. Okay. Am I going to insert into relational database? Am I going to insert into MongoDB? You don't have a control in Angular. You will call a REST API. That REST API will insert in relational or no relational. Angular doesn't have any control where you are saving the data. Okay.
So, sir, REST API by using which language we are going to build?
Correct. Yes.
So we are going to use Node.js.
Sir, as part of project batch is concerned, whatever Mr. Ashok is telling you project, okay, based on that, okay. This is a class where 45 classes I need to give you Angular concepts where you work on Angular. This is what I got a context from Mr. Ashok and I'm teaching it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I have a quick query if you don't mind.
Ma'am, Ritvika, what is the problem with your headset? Are you keeping away from your, I don't know, very less voice I'm getting.
Sir, I'm sending a question in chat box.
1 second, I'll see that. 1 second, let me see that. Let me send this, I'll see that. Inside TypeScript.
Sir, after this course, we would be able to design the website like Amazon.
I clearly mentioned, right, just now, I'm going to give you Angular concepts. After this, what you are going to learn, what you are going to do, I can make you perfect in Angular. I'm not teaching designing part. I'm not teaching system designing. I'm not teaching REST endpoints. I'm not teaching this. What I'm teaching here, Angular concepts I'm teaching. I'll make you perfect in Angular. That's it. Don't complex yourself and don't complex me. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Madam, whether you to keep in resume or not, right? It's a big question, madam, and my answer is somewhat sarcastic. I'll tell you in sarcastic way. Okay. Whatever you know something, whatever you know, you can keep in resume. Whether you know 1% or 2% or 10% or 30%. Whatever you know, it's minimum responsibility of a developer to keep in a resume. Then they will ask you how you are expert in TypeScript out of 1 to 10. That time you should have a clarity on your side. Even if I'm having 1 rating in TypeScript, still I can keep in my resume. No one will question me. Hey, you know or you don't know why you kept it. No one will ask you. As a minimum responsibility of a developer, I'll keep my skill set even though I know 1% also. But I can estimate I should be very clarity in answering the question, how can you rate yourself out of 1 to 10 or out of 1 to 5? That time you should be very careful. Okay? Right. Okay. Thanks everyone, guys. We'll meet up tomorrow.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, one query, sir.
Sir, sometimes when I was doing this compile and running, right, sir, it says the file cannot be found, sir, even though file is there on the Visual Studio, sir.
Sir, you only get all these problems, sir. When a file is there, it is telling you are doing some mistake. Okay? Yeah.
Yeah, it says error TS6053 file XYZTS not found, like that, sir. Not sure
You
why.
can post the question in the Google Classroom. I can reply you. Okay, sir.
Yeah,
My class.
Submit is
next class
executing.
is-
Yeah,
I have
submit
a
is
next
executing.
class.
Oh, okay, no problem, sir. No problem. So talk to you tomorrow, sir. Bye.
Sir, I clearly mentioned my class timings are 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. because I am asking you to join at 8 p.m. In the similar way, next batch also I'll asking them to join at 9 p.m. Okay, sharp 1 hour I'm going to take. Okay, kindly, please, if you have any questions, 8:50 onwards you can start. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, bye.
Sir, one query, sir.